Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Around OvenBreak. In this video, we're basically going to be going through the two-thirds. I don't know how to describe it. We're 2/3 of a way. No, we're 1/3 of a way through. What am I saying? Basically, we're about to go from 1/3 of a way through completed through this Save the Future story to a 2/3 of the way through. We can't get to a 3/3 of the way through because that's going to be unlocked with the next update when they reveal Baguette Cookie. However, there's still 5 stages that we can plow through. I was going to say plural through, but that doesn't make any sense. But where we left off, I do know that Croissant Cookie is basically the director of the timeline that String Gummy Cookie was in. And I basically already know the entire lore of Save the Future. And the reason why I'm just doing these videos, even though I already went through the Save the Future event, is because going through these levels in Master Mode, it kind of ramps up the challenge. And you know what? That gives me extra rewards, so why not? If I go to stage 6, it's going to instantly load up. Yes, it is. The moment that you see that download thing, it's an instant cutscene that you just have to go through. What? I'm the director? Not Timekeeper Cookie? Impossible. But I want to become the greatest mechanic ever. The director used to say that too. She always dreamed of becoming the greatest mechanic, but she was too irresponsible to go ahead with that dream. I don't believe it. There's only one time manipulator left, but before that... There's a time manipulator in String Gummy Cookie's pocket. Is he returning to the future with that? There's no way I'm letting him walk away like this. Oh, she just straight up nabbed it. Give my time manipulator back. Looks like you lied about destroying all the time manipulators. How could you expect me to trust you now? I'll explain once you hand that over. You've been recklessly destroying them. Why should I listen to you? Stop. Get back here. Oh, now we're going down the time hallway, which... I just gotta point out, this place looks beautiful, but I would be very confused and probably puke on the floor because of how confusing it looks. String Gummy Cookie. He's too fast. It's a dead end. Give it up now. I could turn back time now and hide the time manipulator where he can never find it. No, I can't do that. No one should meddle with the timeline like that easily. There's no time for that. The String Gummy Blaster. Don't move. I don't want to tie you up too. Yeah, it shoots ropes, not bullets. I've wasted too much time already, but I guess I don't have a choice anymore. You destroyed the last time manipulator? How are you going to go back? No exceptions. The director's orders was to destroy all time manipulators. I was going to destroy it after returning, but I thought it'd be better for the director if I destroyed it here and now. Does that mean you have to stay here now? I had it coming. I suppose you wouldn't lie your way this far. Okay, tell me what happened to the Croissant Cookie in your future. The time balance department became meaningless. This, I still think, is one of the most creepiest scenes in all of, like, Cookie Run history. Like, maybe not the most emotional, definitely not, but, like, creepy? This is just terrifying. When time manipulators... stumbling over my own words. When time manipulators became available for all TBD employees, they started to change time for their own good. What? But they should be all aware... Like, they should all be aware of the rule that they can't mess with time like that. They were well aware. They just didn't know the consequences. It was all just little things like going back to the past to eat jellies or traveling to the future to check the weather. Regardless, every time a time manipulator was used, it created an unexpected branch in time and... It all piled up until there was too many to handle. I can't blame those cookies, but just a second ago, I was thinking of doing the same myself. Exactly. If even you considered it, you can imagine what it was like for the other cookies. After taking office, the director banned all the time manipulators, but it was too late. Eventually, even the control system broke, so the director had to destroy the central clock. She sent me back here because she's overwhelmed enough by managing the convoluted timelines. As you saw from the background, you can see that the clock was indeed broken. So, it really was because of me? Don't blame yourself. You wouldn't have done it yourself if you knew what was going to happen. I'm taking responsibility. I'm going to change the future no matter what. String Gummy Cookie, if I understand correctly, no time manipulator should be operated in any timeline, right? That's right. We must eliminate all possibilities. Let's go to the clock square. Yeah, this is probably a really elongated cutscene. I want to play some levels. If we cut off the control system inside the central clock, it should become impossible to travel across any timeline. There's only a cogwheel on the back of the clock. No handles or keyholes. How do you open it? The director never told me how to open it. Probably because Timekeeper Cookie modified the clock so only I could open it. How is that possible, by the way, if only one cookie can open it? It's open. We need to find special nippers to cut the timelines. Let's get started before another future changes. So, in normal main story, this is where you would run levels to collect time nippers, and then you would have to spend those time nippers to cut each wire. But now we're just running and flipping levels, so we don't even have to worry about that. I have a lot of quick play tickets. I have more of those than I do with main story. Like the main tickets that I use. Whatever. We have, we need the treasure. We do have the Guardian Shield. We have the cookie, String Gummy Cookie. And also we're playing on Master Mode. Everything seems to be set. So let's go through the pain and hopefully we can actually make it through on our first try. Because, of course, I know Master Mode obviously is meant to be more difficult. But I've only been lucky enough to fail one level so far. Which, to be fair, I'm pretty sure in the birthday episode... of course, you have this terrifying music, which, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I feel like I talked about this before. I'm experiencing some sort of time deja vu. But, like, this music, it feels dire. I guess that's the best way I can kind of describe it. Because it definitely feels anxious, but also, like, sheesh, you know something bad is about to go down. Even just don't get me started on the level itself. This level by itself is already terrifying. Oh, and also, by the way, at least I have the Guardian's Plebing Shield, so at least if I get hit, I won't die. But I'm pretty sure if I still fall off a cliff, that's still going to be bad for me. But I should at least, like, use up all this. I think the shield provides a magnet, which is also good. But right now, I just need to get the bear jellies. Okay, that magnet didn't really last very long, but whatever. Okay, bear jellies, please. Good, that was a good amount. Those reindeers are collecting for him. What? Reindeers are helping me collect those bear jellies, which is fantastic. Destroy all those. Good. Oh, here's a lot right there. Is that enough? Yes, it is. It was just enough. Perfect. Super close. And there we go. 3-star already accomplished. Which I'm pretty sure we've gone through this level so much faster than any of the cutscenes so far. Which I'm glad about that. Because, don't get me wrong. I actually really like reading up on the lore cookie run. Because, like, they got some really interesting lore. Like, even just, like, separating off with different cookies on how their stories work. Like, you know, the dragons, the TBD, and all that stuff. And just, like, you know, anything like that, even in regards to, like, the elemental legendaries, they always have these interesting stories that I think are really cool. But right now we're focusing on Broken Time, and basically this is, like, technically the third time we're actually experiencing with the time bounce apartment. Technically it's 3.5. I'm going to go through this next level, unless if there's another cutscene, then I'll talk about it while I run through. But hey, oh wait. Oh, okay. Oh, it's because it's past 10 o'clock. Okay, sorry. Because whenever it's 10 o'clock in my area, then that means it changes over time, and then, yeah, you know. But, yeah, I'll just go through this level 2, then we'll do another cut there. I gotta get the shield on for me, because you never know. Oh, a String Gummy Cookie needs to equip it, though. I'll just have it just in case. But basically, it's technically the we've experienced stuff with TBD, as far as I know, like, 3.5 times, because... I know there's other times where, like, we've seen Croissant Cookie appear, like, especially in the new main story, where she tried to fix the magic compass with a Sandwich and Hero. But the thing is, the main examples I can give is, when she first appeared with Timekeeper during Operation Time Guard, and then the second time was with Save the Future. Was it the second or the point? Because, like, there was that, but then, people might not even regard this, there was the whole timeline in Cookie Run Kingdom with Twizzly Gummy Cookie, where she basically... rip through dimensions and just the timeline because she was like the galaxy's greatest criminal. But then we saw Croissant Cookie. Like, I'm pretty sure Malice Sauce, if I remember from the story, was going to break the time manipulator that she ended up stealing, because I'm pretty sure she also had a time manipulator. And Malice Sauce was going to break it, but the timeline was about to go into smithereens until Croissant Cookie ended up coming about and then saving the day, apprehending Twizzly Gummy, which is yeah, it is Twizzly, which is interesting because that opens up a whole entire new can of worms. But then after that, it's either Save the Future before or after that, and now we have Operation Time Fixers, focusing on coffee candy, baguette, and a bunch of other cookies. Now, of course, the stuff with Twizzly Gummy Cookie and the stuff in Cookie Run Kingdom opens up a whole new can of worms in regards to timelines, because I think that's one of the most monumental stories because it shows us Croissant Cookie and shows us, like, the concept of, like, going through a universe and just, like, dimensions, which I know, yeah, sure, obviously, those were going to be a possibility, but the thing is, it's just so interesting when we first saw Croissant appear in Kingdom, where it kind of feels like, you know, it felt like, oh, it's something that you would see, oh, I was about to run out of energy. Well, I mean, Ginseng did have another extra set of energy, but, like, it's so interesting. Kind of seems like she went from OvenBreak to Kingdom, where it kind of feels like, it makes sense where Kingdom and OvenBreak are set in two separate universes, but it's just still mind-blowing to me, and maybe people don't give it enough credit where it's due, but I personally do, and I love it. I'm pretty sure I used I used all that. Okay, anyway, box. Thank you for the free loot. It's just a bunch of coins, whatever. I'll take all of this. Thank you for that. Or String Gummy bundles, so sure. Well, I mean, my String Gummy Cookie's already maxed out, so I guess that really doesn't matter. But, new level time. Staff of Darkness instead. I guess we're gonna have to go obstacle destroying, I'm pretty sure. Whatevs. But by the way, are these jellies supposed to be in the shape of the string gummy bundles, or are they supposed to be like wrenches? I don't know. But I don't know. I gotta be honest. I just kind of, it might just be me. Some people can say the TBD is overrated, but I think it has just a very good like potential for amazing stories that can be told. But like, you know, told, and I said hold, but that was because I was gonna say held, but then told. So I guess we'll just go with both. But the thing is, I think it's just because they need to utilize more on what's like for intruders to go through time. Because, you know, something monumental that I really appreciated when they brought Twizzly Gummy Cookie over, which I'm not sure if people even know or even know much about this detail if they don't remember. Does anyone remember the game Cookie Wars? If you do, well, there's a character that was exclusive to Cookie Wars, as far as I remember. I think it was called Wildberry Cookie. I know what you're saying. Wait, Wildberry Cookie was in Cookie Wars? What? Well, no. And you're thinking of the big Gauntlet Wildberry Cookie, but no, Wildberry Cookie was their original name, but they had to be changed to Wildberry Jam Cookie, who was basically I guess, the best way I could have described it was like an echo fighter for Strawberry Cookie, basically like a anti for Strawberry Cookie, because she was meant to be more like, you know, brute and hostile. And in the update, the plumbing crazy future update, I forgot what a plumbing it was called. I think there was some name specifically for it, but it was specifically an update that had Twizzly Gummy Cookie a pack of croonies who were basically antis for a bunch of other cookies like mint choco, avocado, and a bunch of others. But Wildberry Jam was literally one specific one that stood out to me because while the design was a little bit different, I think they originated in Cookie Wars, which I thought was amazing because they actually like called back a character that didn't even have much to do with like original Cookie Run lore, just Cookie Wars. Which I'm sorry, but I still admire that so much. And I know it's like, oh, I should still be talking about just normal Cookie Run, right? Of course I am, or like Cookie Run OvenBreak in regards to this story. But like, it's just shocking. By the way, that didn't even need to download. That was pumping fast. How'd you shove all the... Well, I guess you need to cut the wires, that makes sense, but... Did you also need to stitch the wires together? I don't know. This is hard to do without a blueprint. I got some wires, but we'll have to check again later. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. You had your reasons. Destroying the whole clock is also an option. Then you would be wanted by everyone in the TBD. I don't care what happens to me as long as I complete my mission. Why do you go so much out of your way for the director? It's only right to devote all my time to her. If the director hadn't saved me, I would still be stuck in the time pocket. A time pocket? You mean the holes between the time rifts? Do they really exist? I heard that if a cookie falls into a time pocket, all of their timelines disappear. Exactly. That's why the director is all I have. I see. That must have been tough for you. No time for sympathy. Keep working on that control system. Okay. You can count on me. And then she just continues to work. Ooh, I just remembered which order I need to cut it. I'll get right to it. You sure are having fun. Of course, I'm a mechanic. Tinkering around and fixing things excites me the most. The director used to enjoy fixing machines after work, too. Sounds like some things never change for Croissant Cookie from your time. Also, I've been meaning to ask you, if Croissant Cookie is the director, what happened to Timekeeper Cookie? That's... Oh, what a nice cliffhanger to put that on, even though I'm probably going to have that answered immediately. All I had for breakfast was a can of soup. I don't know, I just thought you wanted to know that. Anyway, Master Mode Stage 9, we only need to do this stage and then the next one, and then we're going to have to stop it because, well, oh, there's a Timekeeper's Trial. Definitely, I can hear that familiar music. But after this level and then the next level, we're going to have to stop the episode because episodes, or levels 11 through 15 won't be unlocked until the Baguette Cookie update comes out, like I mentioned before. Just wanted to reiterate that. So, hopefully we get revealed to us all the story that we need before the actual lore ends for the time being. So right now we'll just, oh, look at that, time blimp, that's dropping so many jellies. Or coins and holiday jellies? Why you gotta drop so much stuff? By the way, I really wish I could, like, take some time to just, like, stop running. Just to admire, like, some of these objects that are on the floor, obstacles, because you only get, like, I don't know, upwards of, like, 4 seconds to look at any obstacle. Because you're just gonna run past them. And they don't get much attention. Because, honestly, they're just obstacles. They're just meant to get in your way. So why would I feel any sympathy for obstacles? I really don't. But I just feel like, you know, designs always need, like, some form of attention. Something I can really point that out with is, I know it's kind of weird for me to kind of link these two together, but I've been looking at a bunch of indie games that I wanted to play, but they don't get much attention in the mainstream, which, hey, maybe that's deserved because maybe, because indie, like, types of indie games I've already, like, procured. I don't know, I've said my love for them before, especially in the top 10 indie games that you should need to play. If you haven't checked that out yet, check out Your Local Pleb. Love making videos for that channel. But I need to say, it's just... indie has this type of style that, like, I swear AAA games and games, anything like that, just, like, don't have. And it's kind of easy to, like, overlook that, because it just kind of get overshadowed by games that are like, oh, it used so much money. And just, like, when you play games like that kind of focus on, like, smaller details, I think that's something that indie, I think, does very cool. Just, like, focusing on smaller details, even if it's just, like, an insignificant thing. But I think that's what some games need, which I guess we're just going to run to the last level. Which, by the way, I can't upgrade Coffee Candy Cookie, which I guess, is the force supposed to be the maximum? Because it's, oh no, it's just because she's pinned, so I can't change her. Whatever. Well, hey, look at that. At least I got a lot of points for that, and I will upgrade the pet too, because I'm here. I completed recently the Meet the Coffee Candy Cookie event, so we have that with the treasures, and we should be all set. The slingshot. Okay, but it might be just me. I know there's still, like, I'm not saying there's no AAA games that focuses on small details, but I feel like any type of indie game just has this, like, a better touch that I feel like. Even maybe I'm just talking about games in general. Just, like, try and focus on, like, the small things, so you just don't focus on, like, story and lore and stuff like that, because that's something I genuinely love to do. Oh, these are scary jumps. Legit, I hate those, like, turning platform jumps, because sometimes I feel like it's not even going to register me plubbing landing on them, and I'm just going to fall through them. It's going to be terrifying. I do have nearly 1 star already, so let's just keep up the momentum. Those were nearly... Were those all top buttons? Or was there one bottom pressed, like, button that I pressed? I don't know. But, ugh. Definitely a more scary level, just because of all the direct jumps that you have to make. Oh, you see that? See there? Oh my gosh. There's literally nothing I could have done about that, because I was like, literally... You know what the problem was? One of the treasures took away some of the jellies that I tried to land on. And now I gotta go back and do that again. This is garbage. I think I'm back. I think. Or I have to go through another section. I don't remember. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I end up falling again. Oh, bonus time. Okay, good. I think we're in the clear. I definitely don't remember the bonus time being there. But I'm still scared that I'm just gonna mess up one time. I'm gonna have to do all that garbage again. Which, I need to get those yellow star jellies, please. I just realized that's the bonus mission. Which I realized I think I've been skipping out on some of them because I was too afraid of falling and dying. I only needed 2 more! You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, if I don't get enough here, I think I might cry. Like, legitimately. Oh my gosh, I only just needed those 2 star jellies. I was just too worried of, like, failing. I mean, maybe there's a chance. Maybe if my skill activates one more time. I think it's still possible. But that just irritates me to no end. Because I just wanted to get that done just so I could have an easier time. Okay, we did get 3 stars anyway. But I just need to make it to the end level with enough energy. Please tell me I have enough energy. Please. Oh my gosh, I thought I wasn't gonna do it. Oh my gosh, I was like 2 little tiny seconds close. I think it was like 2 seconds or something. Too close to actually running out. Oh my gosh, that hurt. That, like... I need to take a breather after that. Oh my gosh, why does Kick Run stress me out this much? Am I done? Is there gonna be any cutscene after that? It's not even a cutscene after that, I don't think. Which... Wait, hold on, let me try something. If I press next stage... Nope, can't enter here. Okay. That was kind of anticlimactic. I was expecting, like, one more cutscene to be shown, but that's whatever. I mean, it is what it is, but whatever. I'm going to end the video here, because now I just have to wait a few more days for these last levels to unlock, so we can basically uncover the rest of the entirety of the story. And yeah, I know I basically have all the cutscenes unlocked, but I'm going to go through these levels in master mode, because I'm an idiot, and I think I'm a masochist. I don't know, but if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with friends who enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe, and also hit the bell to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also, I have merch if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord, which is linked down in the description, the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And lastly, there's another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run YouTube set for absolutely free. By these, I mean YouTubes, you know, that company that makes figures of all the popular brands and stuff for YouTube. I don't know, but with all above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.